High-rank ground battles in War Thunder are full of all kinds of MBTs, but sometimes you want to take a break from the classics and ride something unusual and fun. Quick vehicles with autocannons arguably make for some truly fun gameplay, and we recently added just the one to our game. Please welcome a French-wheeled IFV, the VBCI. The engine compartment of this combat vehicle hides a 550 horsepower diesel that can propel it all the way to 100 kilometers an hour. Of course, its wheeled base limits speed on softer soils, but even in the dirt, this IFV can outrace most tanks at its level. The reverse on this machine is also pretty fast, up to 36 kilometers an hour. This means you can flee if it gets too hot, without spending much time on clumsy turns. Speaking of turns, the 8-wheeled VBCI shows impressive maneuverability. 3 of its 4 axles are steerable, so the turn radius is really small. The main caliber of this IFV is a 2-plane stabilized 25mm autocannon, with elevation angles between -7 and +45 degrees. A similar weapon has already gained some fame on Italian and Japanese vehicles. The main munition type is the armor-piercing fin-stabilized discarding sabot shell. It penetrates up to 90mm of armor up close, which is clearly not enough to damage tanks from the front. It's good enough to attack from the side or the rear, though, and the high rate of fire can make short work of most targets. One of the advantages this French IFV brings to the battlefield is a large ammo pool. 6 belts with 100 rounds each should be enough for the most active fights, so fire to your heart's content. The VBCI's own survivability is two-sided. On the one hand, hits from the front often bring up the hangar screen. But on the other hand, the rear is a large and empty crew compartment that shells can pass through with no damage. What's even more important, only one crew member sits in the turret. And when you lose them, the vehicle will continue to fight, because the commander sits in the hull and has redundant fire controls. In addition to high mobility and a good gun, this IFV comes with a plethora of auxiliary systems. Smoke launchers and thermal vision devices, a laser rangefinder and a laser warning system, and a reconnaissance drone that can give you the bird's-eye view of the battlefield below. The new Wheeler is going to be a blast for proactive gameplay, and a great addition to the French tech tree.